Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Sir Snance here. This is episode 2 of The Forgotten City. If you missed episode 1, then I highly encourage you to go check that out. The link is in the description below. Go give it a watch, then come right back and you can watch episode 2. This is a story-based game, so if you miss an episode, you might be a little lost. You're not really sure who that is or what's going on or why are we here and how are your pants off. Anywho, go check out episode 1 and get caught up, and then come watch this episode. Where we left off was with the leader of the Forgotten City, and basically he had a small request for us, just a little favor. He wanted us to solve a crime and stop it before it happens. He doesn't have any leads. We don't have any leads because we're new to the city, and we just kind of need to start asking questions, talking to people, and snooping around. So that's where we start today. Hopefully we can narrow down a couple suspects and make some headway on this mystery that we have on our hands. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is where we left. We had just talked to the magistrate. I don't know where he went. Can I snoop around? Oh, who's this? Can I like open documents or? Let's see. Scintilla to Sentius. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue. That's quite the name. Continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter. Oh, I read that wrong. Thank you for making me your daughter, and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise I will wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong, dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected, I'm sure of it. Okay, so this is a note from Sentius's new daughter. I guess adopted? Alright, cool. Small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. Alright, I like that. Oh! Oh! Stealing? You can steal in this game? I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to be a dirty cop. Alright? But like 246 gold. That ain't bad. Alright, who's this woman?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Okay, rude. I'm not the one who's cross-eyed, but sure. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
Jeez.
What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Charming. I'm not from around
Really?
here. Lay off.
I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Okay, I'm just so caught off guard by the rudeness here. Do you know of a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Whoa. Okay. When did you last see her? Your father didn't mention any of this when I spoke to him. Any idea why? Sentius, Sentia, Scintilla. Why are your names all so similar? Yeah, that'll get us somewhere. You look surprisingly relaxed about your sister's disappearance. Is that a relaxed face? Let's do this. Why didn't I just talked to her dad and he didn't mention it at all?
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Well, when did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing someone. Yeah, let's do that.
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret.
Oh.
Even from me.
Okay, we got some Romeo and Juliet stuff going on here.
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible her lover was involved? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't really... These questions don't make any sense to me, so I'm not gonna ask them.
I don't know. But it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
That's all the questions I had. Again, I just feel like these two would not get me anywhere.
So you'll help me find her?
Oh, shit. Yep.
Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
I'll get right on it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Both kind of the same. Okay. Maybe she trusts us a little bit more. She won't be so rude. Good gravy, dude. Alright, this is her room. I'm scanning. Gold. No, I'm not gonna take anything. Cosmetic jar, a brass jar containing some sort of powder for makeup. I'm still convinced that this examine feature, where you can drag items around like this, will eventually come into play. Like, you know, I'll find some hidden note or, you know, inscription or something. Alright, so we got a cosmetic jar, brass mirror. This brass has been polished into a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup. Interesting. Alright. Anything else? Oh, a vial. Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made of flowers and oil. Are these like the equivalent of like modern day posters, but like just, I don't know, ancient Roman goddesses? Who knows? Oh, note from Scintilla. Scintilla to Sentius and Sentia. May Clementia give you strength to forgive me. I'm so sorry to have to leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape, and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. Okay, so she did get out? I'm taking this. Ceramic ink jar. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. Okay. Okay, so she did get out. Or maybe she did. Maybe that was a lie. Anything else in here we can look at? Oh, Cynthia's journal. Oh, is this her journal? Okay, she's not looking. Let's check it out. Dear diary, today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with sudden and devastating... Okay, I cannot read. While we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. Okay. Oh god. I know you're reading this, father. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We are all entitled to our secrets, Cynthia. Alright. I got played. Okay, these are all the same items. I don't feel like... Oh! Bust. Sculpture of Ares, the Greek god of war, known to the Romans as Mars. Oh! Okay. Oh, I can see through it. Oh. Oh. Damn. Is gold? Are you I wonder if we use gold at some point in this game. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problems. Okay. Oh, so you just like suffocate yourself when you're cooking? Okay, good. Alright. Wait, why am I talking to her? Why does it say I need to talk to her?
What have you discovered?
Oh. I have found a letter in her room which mentioned her plan to escape. I was hoping to talk to you about something else. Yeah.
What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Scintilla's friend IULIA let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, IULIA's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
How did she miss it? It was sitting on top of a pillow. Bruh. What up, brother?
On your best behavior, I trust.
You can count on me. Okay, moving on. Ooh, that's a really loud bird. Okay, I kind of want to follow this lead. Vanishing Act. Figure out what happened to Scintilla. Optional. Ask IULIA about IULIA about Scintilla's escape plan. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know where she is though.
Citizen.
What up, Sentius? Wait, did it say where she is? Ask. Fuck, I just have to find her? Alright, well, no time to waste. Okay.
Fresh meat, huh?
I did. Just doing push-ups in the square here.
What were you two talking about?
What?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
Oh, yeah. Also in episode 1, if you missed that, there's some sort of election going on, so that's a thing. He wasn't trying to buy my vote. We weren't talking about the election. What's it worth to you? He wasn't trying to buy my vote.
What? You're throwing your lot in with him for free then? That's even worse. Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
Alright, well, okay. I don't want any trouble. I wasn't thinking of interfering, but now I am. Now, I don't really want to be on this dude's bad side.
Good. Then stay out of it. Can't hurt.
What's your story?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I don't even know who Malleolus is, but I'd like to meet him.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it. I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Dude, the quests just keep adding up. Alright, what do you want?
Dunno. Something good.
Okay. Isn't soliciting bribes a sin? Ooh. Actually, good question.
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
I'll chat with him else.
If you set one foot in that villa without permission,
I'll find another way in.
I'll skin you alive, you Pusillus Semitarius Mocus.
What? What the fuck?
What does that mean? What is this? Sentius and Malleolus. Malleolus. Same excrement, different smell. Okay, so wow. There are people who want the magistrate, that dude to win. There are people who want Malleolus to win, and then there are people who don't want either of them. I can. What's this? Whoa. Wait. This is the... Okay, he's not gonna kill me, right? Okay, no. Are you... Lulia?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Well, I'm looking for... I'm just gonna call her Lulia, but I don't know if that's how her actual name.
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?" The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Bro, I almost fell asleep during that explanation. Yeah, what the heck is a Vestal priestess?
You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you? Well, I am one of the priestesses, charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is?
Remind me?
Vesta is the mother goddess of hearth and home, and the guardian of the Roman people.
Let's see. How did you end up here?
No, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Yeah, I love how direct this game is. A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here. That's literally what happened.
Karen, you say? And nothing about
What a
that name
bitch.
seemed odd to you.
Oh no, it seemed odd. Yeah, it carries negative connotations where I'm from. I'm going with this one.
Why is that?
Because of the memes.
The memes? What are the memes?
Oh, I'm wasting time here is what I'm doing. You know what? Forget
As
it.
you wish, but... I wonder if... No.
Yeah, no, I want to hear it.
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Bro, Karen sent everybody here.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Wait, what happened to Olivia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Oh my gosh.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
I feel like I can't ask everybody every question because I don't know if like I'm on a time limit here or what. Oh, what you just did. Whoa, what's this? Oh, another bust. The Roman goddess of strategy. There was a goddess of strategy? Can I see through this one's head? No. Okay. I gotta admit, this game is really pretty. Oh! Whoa! Up. Sometimes a little buggy, but still pretty. Whoa, what's down here? Dude, I'm getting so
Hey! You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
No.
Good. You'd be eaten alive. Little runt like you.
Whoa, what? Eaten by what?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh. Why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
What the? Excuse me? If this is okay, maybe he's straight up lying. What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there for now.
Good idea.
Oh, I can already tell that's gonna be like a horror segment of this game. Wait. Oh, this is the same place. Okay, we need to find IULIA. Okay, well, wait your turn. There's a lot of people around here that need my help. Is this person in mid-squat? I'm confused. How are some people turned to gold, but others aren't? We need to find IULIA pronto. Are you IULIA? No, you're a guy. I think. I can't tell. Maybe you just have short hair? Yes. Stranger looks busy? Bro, busy doing what? He's... Come on. Hello. Wow, I feel like more and more people
Hey,
are...
Virgil, How much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Hey, I know you, Galerius.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend.
I think this is the nicest
What's on
guy
your
in the
mind?
game. Oh, I want you to tell me
Well,
where IULIA
it's
is.
a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
Yeah, tell me. Let's. I got time. I always got time for Galerius.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Galerius was the happiest dude in the city when I arrived here, and now my man's carrying some demons. Sheesh. That's sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and I started my life over again.
It's fucking Karen, dude. Holy shit.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
What? Sure.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, where the fuck is Lulia? I'm trying to trying to find this person. I'll be going
All right.
now.
See you around.
Okay, so oh, you good? Oh, Glare. Okay, so he also got pulled out of the river just like us and got sent into the city just like us. Bro, I'm telling you, Karen is up to no good. Let's who is this person?
Hello? Hello?
You said that twice.
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up. I don't know.
What'd you do, Dooley?
I don't remember things so good.
Oh.
I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
What?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Yes,
Yes.
liability.
They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Oh. This might be helpful, huh? Alright. Magistrate Sentius to Dulius.
Ove.
Who the fuck was that? I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight in the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago. Whoa, this was... Okay, Hannibal lived with this person? I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems like you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. Oh, I just take it?
What does it say? My treasure! My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about
Don't you
the
just love
cisterns.
springtime?
But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I'm a little lost, but fair enough.
If you give me the key, I can try to find it what it unlocks. Hand it over.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Dude, if I say this, I'm gonna accept another quest. But I guess that's
Valerius already tried that. He said the magistrate
the
wouldn't
point of the
listen,
game.
no matter what.
Whoa, both of these are... Maybe I'll break you
What
out.
about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to say this
Like-
anyway.
Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. Bye-bye.
Alright, so... Hey. I know you. We just talked. Well... Dude, this is kind of sad. Alright, well, we are at 40 minutes right now, or 39 and 55 seconds. I feel like we have more questions than answers, and we just gotta keep investigating. We gotta find Julia, maybe get somebody else elected as magistrate. What? Something creepy is in the caverns. We got a lot to unpack here, but let's wrap up episode 2, part 2, and stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching, guys.
Said you touch me.